Welcome back to Hartley Vale B. It's day 5 of the World Masters Hockey World Cup for 2022 in Cape Town. It is the over 55s here between Wales and the USA. We saw the earlier game, the Lions defeating the Americans 6-2, but it's the Americans will be, their second side will be back in action now up against Wales, and they will be looking to put in a better performance than their counterparts who went down 6-2 earlier. So we can expect a really entertaining and exciting clash here at Hartley Vale B. Fleck on the ball for Wales. Gives it back to Reese. Thus far, just Wales keeping control of possession in this these few early moments. It's a good run by Reese. He makes the yards, gets the ball into the circle, but it's picked up by the Americans at a crucial juncture. Just already just a little bit more pace and energy in this encounter than we saw earlier. That's Fleck making the tackle for Wales. Goes on a bit of a run. Comes back to Fleck. The outlet Reese, who doesn't collect cleanly, but he will regather. Back with Fleck. Beautiful interlinking play by Wales. Good running by the links to pick up the pass. And we have a circle entry with just a hit outside the circle then. Ball comes in, it's held back there. Geez, the US, they've first time they've managed to get their sticks on the ball. Links up with the half, goes back to Merger. Just a small little error there though by the US, and Wales will come back. Played into the center. Down to Fleck. Games are really better than those other games. So what have you here? Silver. But I see you got the final game. Yeah, you don't have that. It was meant to be Mario and Reyes. I think we must go down to Prague Street like we do that 3 games. That 3 games is often goes because here it's over 60s and there it's over 45. Intercepted by the US. The umpire though calls them back. That's a overhead thrown by the Americans, but just not given enough space for the defender to collect it. And it's Fleck on the ball again. He's been used quite extensively in these early exchanges. Good defense by Singh. Good ball by Flick. Saw his right wing Walters stationed on the byline, but just couldn't connect with him. It's picked up again by Wales. Is that a circle entry? Once again, good defense by the US. Wales utilizing the high press and putting the Americans under pressure. The overhead is thrown. It's picked up by an American teammate who's hassled in the center by the Welsh. Really good defense by Wales. Wonderful work ethic here by the Welshman to track back and halt the US momentum. They come all the way right towards Fleck again. Goes back to his centre back, Reese. Good control there by Wales. Puts it on the foot of the American captain, Dowers. Wales bring a few changes. Fleck goes off for Dini. And Evans also comes on in the centre of the park, who looks to make himself available right now. Singh picks up the deflection for the US and plays it quickly towards the centre, where Captain Duvis is almost dispossessed. That's a great ball by an overhead, but not picked up by the American, unfortunately, as the Welsh intercept. That's good defense by the Americans. And they make the save, forcing it by the goalkeeper. And it's a short corner, the first short corner for the Americans. America have set up two castles, one in the center to the right. Good stop. Flick comes in, goalkeeper makes the save. There's another chance to have the shot. Comes in, that is the opening goal for the Americans. There were just way too many numbers for Wales to contend with, as the US take the early lead here up against Wales. The Americans opening the scoring, and that will light the Welsh fire, because they would have thought they had made all the early play, all the possession and territory. But one short corner conceded, and they find themselves trailing to the Americans. Just shows how cruel this game can be, as Denny tries to work the ball forward for Wales. The Americans pick the ball up on at least Wales pick the ball up on the edge of the DE and try to throw a long ball forward, but the US goalkeeper can look on in safety. America throwing a few players forward now on attack. They realize this could be an opportunity to extend their lead. Ball comes in. They regain it after the deflection by the US. There's space on the right hand side if he can find him, and that's exactly what he does. Cross comes in, picked up by Wales, and just a little error by the Americans, allowing Wales to just breathe a little bit easier. Sabalela on the ball for the Americans, tries to throw the overhead, but doesn't go according to form. And Wales have an opportunity down the centre with Sabalela out of position, but they are not able to capitalize. US working hard in the midfield here, throws the overhead, but just doesn't have the direction, and is wacky, and they'll come back for the free hit. The Welsh have forced a short corner here. The US looking a bit bemused by the umpire's decision, but there's nothing they can do about it now. They have to get back to the halfway line. And could this be the opportunity that Wales get their equalizer? Wales have set up the castle. Comes out. Plays it across to the right. The zigzag. And a really close opportunity for Wales, but it goes a begging. They opted for the alternative route, and it's almost worked out. But they've got to come back again. And the US are still in the lead here by 1-0. Just another error by Sibalele. He's not impressed with himself. Wales will look to restart. Wales really setting up nicely on defense. Just not giving the US much options. And they have been the team that has been played the better hockey, but they trail on the scorecard though after the short corner goal by the Americans. Americans launch an attack down the right-hand side. Look for the big ball into the circle, and a really good one. But the left half just wasn't able to get down in time. It could have easily have been 2-0. Wales find an exit by the left-hand side. It's not a clean strike though. That gives the position back to the US, but it's turned over directly, and the Wales will have another chance. But that is the hooter at the end of the first quarter, for the Americans much against the run of play in the lead by 1-0.
That waiting for the gun, the nerves are just too much, thinking about what is about to go down.
There goes the horn to start the race.
No, I think it's really amazing. And now the whole setup and people are dressed up.
We're giving something, I think, to the people is just fantastic.
The support on the side of the road is second to none, and that gives you the extra oomph.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. The scenery is beyond what I could imagine. I seriously enjoyed it. I met so many wonderful people on the way.
Really enjoying Cape Town. People seem to really appreciate artwork here, which is really nice.
Come and visit Cape Town. We are waiting for you with open arms. We welcome you here. This will remain a city of hope and opportunity for everyone, not just in Cape Town, but around the country and the world.
And he takes the tape.
Cape Town is open, safe and ready to host you.
Somehow Wales managed to squeeze the ball through a bevy of navy blue shirts, but the deflection's not good, and the US can breathe a sigh of relief. Wales are utilizing the high press again, not giving the US many options, and they eventually give it straight back to Wales. Well, in the court, in the circle, there's space on in the center, but instead they go towards the right hand side. And Dini gives away a free hit to America. Both teams making plenty of changes to get some fresh legs on the park. It's Wales who now look to apply some pressure across the D, and that's exactly what they do, but they're not able to pick up the pass. And just those small little errors in Wales' game letting them down, for that was a clear-cut chance to possibly level the score. Ball's played out towards the right hand side, and the US will have another opportunity to restart the game. Wales have a free hit in the middle of the park, still trailing the US by 1 goal. As the US having to defend again with Fleck. He was really impressive in the first half. On the ball. It's played into the circle, but easily picked up by the US. Just not a single navy blue shirt in front of him though, so just slowing it down and waiting for the support. Played down the left. Wales on the ball once again. They move it towards the center, but it's intercepted by the US. It's a little bit confusion here over whose ball it is, but the umpire stating it's Navy. We'll go to the played just a little error by the US, putting themselves under pressure here. Plenty of confusion there in the circle, but somehow it comes out to America. And it's intercepted by Thomas. Goes on a strong run for Wales, but the Americans have somehow managed to just remain firm in defense. They're not a side that pushes too many men forward. And Wales suffer a yellow, at least a green card here. Fleck, who's been so influential for them, he'll spend 2 minutes in the bin. That's played out wide there. The Americans definitely understanding the way they're wanting to go about their business here. It's they've got the one goal and they're not going to push too many forward. They're prepared to sit back and let Wales come to them and pick up the pieces as they do again, and plenty of space in the middle. That's a bit of an aimless ball though. Then there's no runners there. The umpires have ruled that the Americans will now get a green card, and they will have a play in the bin for 2 minutes as we approach the end of the first half. But that is the chance for Wales, and just not able to get the ball into the back of the net, but they will have a short corner on the stroke of half time. Really impressive bit of skill work, but just not able to finish. That is the hooter for the halftime whistle, as Wales will get another opportunity to take the short corner, with the Americans losing another player towards the off line, which just broke a little bit easy, early at least. And Wales will have the entire lineup at the short corner with plenty of options. It's a sea of red here at Hartley Vale. Push comes out, moves across, shot comes in, and that is the equalizer for Wales. Just a numbers game there, just way too many red shirts, and they manage to equalize, and they're fully deserving of it on the stroke of half time. It's Wales 1, the USA 1.
At thehockeysite.com, it's about what happens in the locker room, thinking about the game. It's about planning and preparation, and about training and improving those skills, looking at it from different angles. But of course, it's also about teaching them to score and win. Thehockeysite.com. Share the knowledge.
Wales on the ball again. They'll be buoyed by the equalizing goal just on the stroke of half time here against the Americans. They were very much the dominant team in those first two chukkers. They just didn't have anything to show for it on the scorecard. But they now do have their goal and can just settle down again and not go and chase the game in any rush and just stick to the processes that they have been doing as they make a circle entry here. But a timed interception by the US gives them a free 16. And that is brilliant work by Wales. They forced an early short corner. They showed they could capitalize from the set piece towards the end of the first half. Can they do it again here in the beginning of the second? The shot comes in, but it's just above the headboard, so the backboard at least, so it won't count. And America can restart through Coley on the right, but he doesn't pick it up. Spent a bit of time in the sin bin earlier, did Coley, but he's back on the park now. Into the circle, and Wales forcing yet another short corner. Great early pressure here by the Dragons. Short corner comes out, that's the push, that's the deflection, and that is a beautiful goal by Wales. That will definitely bring lots of joy to the coaching staff, because that one was straight off the training pitch. That was planned, that was, and the execution was 100%. So Wales lead by 2-1. Wales on the ball, playing it all the way back to Reese at the back. Wales has showed good composure in defense. They've been very comfortable just to move the ball around their halves, and particularly down Fleck on the right hand side there, who try and link up with the links. They don't manage this on this occasion with the US turning over position, but Wales still pressing really high through Walters and Evans, but the space is then left behind them. And Wales break free here. The umpire is waving play on, not interested in the protests, and Wales have a shot and it goes wide, but the Americans really needing to play to the whistle here because that almost cost them. The US pushing for the circle entry. It's a good run here. He does manage to get into the circle. And the short corner looked to be an option, but Wales managing to avert that danger. The US playing the long ball, but just lifting it. And there is an opportunity for Wales. There's a short corner with just a little bit of a shove by the Americans. And Wales holding all the aces here and looking to get another one after striking early in this third chukker. Short corner comes out, push comes in, but America to read that one a lot better than earlier and are able to clear and get the deflection, but the umpire says it's just the outside line beating the Americans on that occasion. Wales in position. Moving it down the left. Picked up neatly by Herbert. Looking for support. Moves inside. Tosses in, gets the deflection of the US stick. But the Americans can relieve the pressure calmly down the right hand side. Singh's been really impressive for the Americans at right half. Quite stabilizing presence. Often not just enough support. As you see, Singh once again making that tackle really strong. Looking for runners, looking for supporters. Just doesn't find them and has to really belt it through a couple of red shirts. As Schofield finds Hibbert. Gives it back to Reese. Couple of deflections here, but Wales still on the ball. The top of the D, plays inside, and that's definitely not allowed. Just hacking the American stick, and the US will look to restart, but not many options in front of them though, as Singh throws the overhead as the only option he does have. It's the US coming down the right hand side there, but a good tackle by Wales. allows him to turn over possession. That is the end of the third chukker. Wales gaining the advantage. They lead by 2-1. That when they do manage to put a few players forward and for short corners, that they can be potentially dangerous. But it's about the desire, but it's about the will of wanting to go for that win. and not just waiting on a Welsh mistake. Singh, he's been impressive for the US. He does get the foot foul and they'll come back. So Wales on the ball here. They, it's going to be a yellow card for the American. That's an extra 5 minutes in the bin. And this is a real opportunity for Wales to possibly extend their advantage, but not the way that went, unfortunately. Wales who are on the attack, they push forward and get the free hit. Well, just maintaining possession here. They know that it's the US that are having to make the play if they're wanting to equalize. So just comfortably playing the ball around, trying to lure the American defenders out of their positions as they look towards the circle entry, as the Americans still keep backing off. The US looking for an opportunity down the right-hand side, but Reese has come across and provided the cover for Wales as they calmly look to play the ball again via the right-hand side. It's a good interception by Wales. So, played across there to the right-hand side, and lots of space here for Wales as the legs of the Americans seem to have run out of steam, as there's a circle entry. It's played indoors, and it will be a short corner to the Welsh. Short corner comes. Wales, strong tackle by the Americans. First wave does really well for the Americans to stifle the danger. They look to counter-attack early, but Wales have done really well to get numbers behind the ball. And yet it still comes through to the American striker on the edge of the circle. But Wales on the ball. They play towards the right-hand side. Lots of space. We're deep into the fourth chapter here between Wales and America. And Wales still leading by 2-1. And America is trying to work something towards the right-hand side.
swings, no silly fouls. Pros keep and hold. And hold. With care. Come this way. Voyager. Now you can come. Lines on, lines on. Good. Working back, Jeremy, inside. Come on, boys! Good, Tomo. Goal side. When you're ready, buddy. And... Where is it? Get goal side,
Singh still battling away for the US. As the ball's belted into Walters, who thought he should have been the WAL skipper. He thought he should have had the free hit for lifting by Singh. But it's Singh who will have another chance.
Early's on. Tomo's here. Carry a bit. Move with it. No. Go tight to pitch. Oh. Take and go. Not five. All right, guys. Let's go for five. Hey. Yeah, I mean, you're not. Wait, Tomo. Can we open it? Heat's on. Wide. Keep the ball pace. Quality. Bob, come two. Not dead. Come two, Tomo. Tomo's on early. That's brilliant. Okay, Bob, when there's a good time, Bob. Lovely, Aaron, go for the D.
Circle entry by Wales, but it's stuffed out once again by Singh, who bunts it forward all the way. Good defense by Wales. Really strong. And that is the final hooter. Wales have hung on in this clash. 2-1 to Wales. And a really good game by the Welshmen. The Americans, they tried as best they could, but it wasn't to be. And we'll see you back in a short while.
We are fascinated by the mindsets and the habits that make individuals and teams perform at another level. Let us be your thought partners and transformational coaches. Are you part of a team and you are wanting to gain insight into what ingredients need to be in the mix to take your team to a whole new level of performance? Partner with us. We want to be your transformational coaches.